Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be, wherever you might be. Hello. This is Kalia, and I'm Amorous, and welcome to Storytime. Say, welcome to Storytime. She said it. Today, we're going to read a book about some of my favorite animals. They live in Africa, and they're called giraffes. And this book is called Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles, Andreae, and Guy Parker-Rees. Looks like the giraffe is dancing to me, but let's read the book. Okay, ready? Here we go. I already like this book because there's monkeys on the first page. Dancing monkeys. This might be hard to do with the cover, so we're going to take that off. Okay. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. This is Gerald. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Ooh, doesn't look fun. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. I can relate. This is the jungle dance here. Before we dance, coffee. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Look at all those dancing animals. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. I feel like this book needs a musical background. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." I feel bad for Gerald. Yeah, it's not nice to make fun of people or animals. Okay, next page. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Here's Gerald talking to a cricket and the moon. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Yes, he's listening. Ooh, let's all listen. Do you hear that? Music. Somewhere. There's music somewhere. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing around. Uh-oh. Looks like Gerald might dance. Woo-hoo! He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere, and he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. He leapt into the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. He did, he cried, I am dancing. Because in this book, animals can talk, and they speak English. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Wow, what a transformation! There must be some Bee Gees playing too, because he's like, staying alive, staying alive. Yep, mm-hmm. Ooh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. So elegant, so graceful, you know, darling. Yes, darling. You must bow when you're done dancing, you know. It's only proper. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. There he is, looking up, listening for his music. Yay! Gerald can dance! What a great story. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Kalia, let's wave goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Until next time.